What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we have to talk about some recent announcements that were surprise dropped at FNCS 2025 relating to the future of ranked mode, competitive updates, all that type of stuff. We have 6 different announcements to go through here, so I'll go through the first one, and then we'll kind of go down the list of everything else. The first one, they mentioned that, the 2026 FNCS is going to be duos. They don't mark that as a new announcement because I'm pretty sure that has already been announced before, but it is nice to see that it is still going to be duos for anyone curious. Hey, am I going to be able to find a friend to go ahead and compete with me in the FNCS next year? But then they have some new announcements here and there. They mentioned that there's going to be a few different LAN events, aka in-person events, that they're going to be doing, so they're definitely putting in-person events with a spotlight now. There's going to be an FNCS mid-season LAN event. Now, I'm not for sure how this one's going to work as of right now. It sounds like something where it's like in the middle of, all the other FNCS competitions. It'll be a more lower stakes FNCS event in person to kind of just keep the competitive spirit alive and keep people celebrating everything Fortnite, but it is something that's still coming soon. Next up, they mentioned there's going to be a Reload Elite Series LAN event, which means that we're going to be seeing pro players playing on Reload in an actual in-person event soon. I'm curious to see how this works and how the specific Elite part of it plays into the whole into Reload thing. I know we had like the Elite Cups or like the Elite Zadie skin or whatever in Reload Cups or whatever else, so I'm not for sure if it's going to be like the same as those or if it has some, extra modifier or something here and there. I never actually participated in any of those cups, so I'm unsure, but it is still something that is being talked about and is set to happen, so pretty interesting to see that one. Next up, this is for everyone at home who likes playing on their phone, so if you're someone who doesn't really care about playing on console, you want more mobile competitive cups, then we have just the thing for you, because Epic Games has officially announced that they are going to be having a $1 million mobile FNCS series tournament coming soon. This means that if you're someone who's really good on your phone, but maybe you're not the best on, a PC, an Xbox, PlayStation, or wherever else, a Switch, I guess, then you will be able to use your phone in order to compete for the chance to win a share of a $1 million prize pool. And let me tell you, if I was good at mobile, if I didn't use my phone just for bot lobbies, I would probably try that. I'd probably only win like $5 if I even made any money at all. I'd be at the bottom of the leaderboard, but it still would be a cool thing to try. And I definitely know that whoever is going to win that, especially if they're a mobile player, would be able to go ahead and leave mobile if they really wanted to, because of how much money you could actually earn from this type of tournament. After that, they mentioned that Ranked 2.0 is going to be coming soon, and this one is pretty interesting to me because of the fact that we've already started seeing the current version of Ranked becoming more and more like arena mode. What I mean by that is they recently split up the Ranked loot pool once again, so instead of using the normal Battle Royale loot pool, it now uses the exact same loot pool that is enabled for tournaments. So whenever they disable something from tournaments or whatever else, it now also gets disabled in Ranked mode, which was how arena mode used to work for the longest time until they made Ranked mode an actual thing. So I'm curious if we're going to be getting some more competitive focused changes with Rank 2.0 that are just very similar to arena mode back in the day, or if they're going to be doing something new as well. I could definitely see something like Siphon returning if it's not already in Ranked, because Siphon is a thing that I see a lot of competitive players always want to see in the game because of just how useful it actually is. But of course, we weren't given exact specifics as of right now for what is going on with the Ranked mode and all of that type of stuff. Next up, we have the Pro-Am returning, or Pro-Am. I'm not really familiar with how you say that, but that's the in-person events where a pro player plays with a content creator on their team, and they try winning. They try getting that first place victory against all the other pro/content creator teams out there that are at an in-person event. And then they mentioned that in-person events are going to be returning to Europe. So if you're someone who's wondering where the next FNCS is going to be or anything like that, it will be in the EU, meaning you might have to travel if you're somewhere far away. No United States events right now, none in like Brazil or wherever. Is Brazil? You know what? You feel free to call me dumb in the comments down below. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. But, it's going to be in the EU for future FNCS events just for 2026 and future LAN events in general, which also means that if you're someone who likes Rocket League, the Rocket League events are also going to be there in the EU as well, because Epic Games likes having both of those events now happening in the exact same stadium or area each year. But other than all of that, there isn't really too much else to talk about. A lot of stuff's been going on in terms of just new updates coming out soon for Fortnite working on the next season or mini season for Chapter 6, and not too much in terms of actual, like big changes or anything. Just a lot of collaborations and leaks/rumors here and there. But of course, the next Fortnite update is set to take place, I think tonight or tomorrow, and we'll be able to showcase all the new cosmetics and do all that glorious stuff once that update actually does release. case. So until next time, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. If you did, consider subscribing to support the content I create. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, if I can get to this orange real quickly, peace out.